During the first week of sobriety, there's a good chance that you resisted the temptation to drink by just staying in and not socializing a whole lot. I know that for me, that was the case. I wanted to avoid anywhere. I was drinking in the past, avoided drinking buddies. I was honestly stricken with panic, wondering what another Friday night would bring without happy hour and how I would go out to regular parties without having booze. So I chose to stay in and drink herbal tea, but that's not sustainable long term. For some people, going out sounds like too much temptation. That was me in the beginning. For other people, that sounds like punishment. Being social can be really, really important. So I'm going to try to give you some suggestions either way, what's worked for me and what's worked for my other friends. First of all, if you're going out, and I know I always say this, plan. If you're going to a party, bring a delicious non-alcoholic beverage that you can enjoy, and maybe even some snacks to go with it. If going to a restaurant, pub, or bar, check out the menu ahead of time and make your decision ahead of time. Or decide that you want to ask the bartender to make you a really fancy mocktail. Sometimes they make things that just blow me away. The other thing is to have someone that you can call or text if you feel like you're going to break your promise to yourself. And all you have to do is be able to start the conversation by saying something like, I wasn't planning to drink this month, and now I'm feeling tempted to drink. And just see what that friend says to you. I made the mistake early on of going to something called Brews at the Zoo, so I really do not recommend going to anything that's really alcohol-centric. That's all. Let's make a plan. What will you say if someone offers you a drink? What would you order at a restaurant? What would you bring to a social gathering? And who can you call or text for support? Now the other option, staying in. If you decide to stay in, really celebrate that choice. You are prioritizing your health, and this is what you need. That deserves to be celebrated. This is your choice. So go ahead and treat it like a night out if you want. Order dinner in. Allow someone to deliver it to you. Stay in your pajamas all night or get dressed up and dance in your living room. Whatever feels good to you. That's what's important. What feeds your soul? How would you celebrate staying in? What sounds nourishing to your body and mind? What would you gain by staying in rather than going out? And now for our regular questions. Did you experience cravings for alcohol today? How are your energy levels? How long did you sleep? How is your mood? And how is your anxiety and stress today? And what were your wins and challenges? I hope to see you tomorrow.